Hey everybody. Oh, that was bad. I was like, I'm 42. My voice didn't just crack. Oh Jesus. Hey everybody. Welcome back to Two Dads React YouTube channel. We are gonna check out episode 3 of the Sandman. We are T minus like 2 days away from House of the Dragon premiering. We're gonna be reacting to that as well. So make sure if you like what you see here or like all of our past catalog, you subscribe and tune in for what has to be bloody, amazing fantasy violence that will tune in for that. And yeah, but enough about
Yeah,
2 days from
I,
now. Go ahead.
I don't know, man. I hope they kind of keep with the trend of like, because that was one of the shows when you didn't like someone on that show, there was usually ample reason you didn't like him. Or if you
Absolutely.
did like him, it was because like they were super sadistic, and you're like, I mean, I kind of dig this dude's crazy ass vibe, right?
Right.
But part of me, like when you have one of those worries for no reason about like your child or whatever, I have it about this show, and it's not like is it going to be good or bad? It's like, am I going to like this guy because they just suck as an actor, or like am I going to dislike him because they're so good as an actor or actress that you're like, oh, I really do not like you.
I highly doubt there'll be any subpar actors in the show. That being so hopefully everybody we hate is completely on purpose. The problem with hating
Yeah.
people in any Game of Thrones show is that they last way longer than the folks you really like. Those are the ones that die off first. And I get, so you I know going into this one as opposed to the first show, like, don't get attached. Just enjoy the story because everyone's gonna die at some point. So it's that's kind of how I'm going into. I don't know what to expect. The last season of Game of Thrones left such a sour taste in my mouth, and I'm sure a ton. I mean, we know a ton of the fandom. I don't know how it's going to turn out.
That's what I worry, man. It's like, how do you rebound? Because the first series, everybody on the show was spot on, and I don't know how you really replicate that. And plus, the last season was so just we don't even
Wonky,
want to talk about it, right?
right?
It's just so bad that I truly am like, man, I feel like this show, and it's just a doom cloud that's just sitting over me that's going, it's gonna have so much hype and be awful.
Right.
It's like it's just
We're gonna go in clean. We're gonna take a shower beforehand. Before we record, we're gonna be all nice and relaxed on Sunday and just be like, we're just gonna go into it gently and easily and just hopefully enjoy what's there. If not, we'll just riff on it for an hour, and that's always fun too.
yeah.
So, but Sandman, still a great show after 2 episodes. Episode 3, I know we need to go see Joanna Constantine. So, comic book / graphic novel, it's John Constantine. For the show, we see they changed it to a female character, but still kept the surname. So, is she related? Is it no relation? Is she a magic? What is he considered? What is Constantine considered? He doesn't have powers, but he does have spells and shit. So like, is she gonna have the same thing? Is it just gonna be a female version of John Constantine? I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
Haven't we already met her?
Have you watched Ahead of Me?
No, isn't
No, that's not the lady who. That's not the old lady.
the lady that has the amulet?
Right. That's
Are
not
you
Joanna
sure?
Constantine. Correct. Joanna Constantine is not that lady. That lady's name is
Okay.
Ethel, and she has the amulet, and she made that guy turn into disappearing guts with the teeth eyes guy last episode. So she's still, that amulet's pretty rad. We'll get to that. And she dropped it off at her son in the insane asylum, which in the comics is Arkham Asylum. So they didn't say Arkham either. So I think we're kind of steering away from any like things people know from DC just to not confuse anybody. I don't know what they're doing, so we'll see. But yeah, still digging the show. We're gonna keep reacting to it off and on when it comes to Game of Thrones or to House of the Dragon. So stay tuned, subscribe. I know you folks are liking it. Everybody who's watching it, I know we're seeing comments come in, enjoying the show. So thank you everybody. And without further ado, episode 3. From IMDb, I know that's her. That's Joanna.
Looks a little too excited to walk into that door, man. I wouldn't be there for that.
Would not be my first choice.
Oi, Logue.
I have a book titled Satanic Rituals.
Bloody don't. Someone has to clean up your shit.
I watched the latest like animated John Constantine movie,
Yeah?
and there's a scene where he's talking with a demon, and the demon is just swimming in like corpse goop, and it is really detailed. And I was like, can't.
This is so well drawn.
And the noise, and the noise. It's like body soup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well described, sir. Nicely done. Perfect. Oh. Whoops.
Here we go.
All right, miss. We're here.
I just want to say the American voice, like, I wouldn't say American accent, but it is. Our accent sucks compared to every other English-speaking place in the entire fucking world. I just want to put that out there. Like, fuck American accents. It's just so bland and drab and boring. I can listen to her read the phone book. I can listen to the lady in the umbrella read the phone book.
He's a fairy story, Hetty.
He's no fairy story, Missy. He's back, and he
Knowing what she knows about the demon realm, you would think that, like, she would not be doubting, like, the god of sleep and shit like that.
I don't think that's like doubt. Like they're just like cocky.
True.
Have we met?
He's like, she just mentioned me.
I've got a dead princess on my hand, a demon on the loose, and no one to pay my fee. Jesus fuck.
Can't wait for the day that just like regular cables like care about the F word anymore.
It does tend to enhance certain things.
Yeah, it's always.
Sometimes
appropriate.
it's the only word that's perfect for whatever you're trying to describe.
Do you, Kevin, take?
Ow, yeah, I do.
Then repeat after me.
God damn.
Ouch.
Hello, come in.
Sorry, I've been fasting. Just in case there were photographers. You know what I'm saying?
So is he the one who's possessed?
Your body was Stewies.
Are you going to be sick? Kevin, are you going to be sick?
I think sick may be the understatement of the year.
Avid qui regnum tuum destruxit.
Kevin,
Well, that's a whole ass hand.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
a whole ass hand.
Oh yeah. I love it when things crawl out of people's mouths in movies and shit.
Oh, God. Good. That's
It
the
broke that dude in half.
well now.
Run along and fuck off back to hell.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. She matches that Constantine energy too. Like she's
I still like that he ripped that dude's head apart.
I've seen a lot of movies where things crawl out of mouths, and I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've seen it do that. Like to that extent.
Like
he
reach
saw
back
his-
and just.
You saw like him coming out of his neck. All this was expanding from behind. You're
Oh,
just
yeah.
Like, "Bleh." You're like he's feeling every bit of that.
Tell me your name.
It's, Matthew, sir.
I wonder when he was coming in.
More. A couple hours ago, I apparently died in my sleep, and now I'm a bird. I used to have thumbs. Now I have these things.
Yes.
You recognize his voice, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I like it. Like, I'm not really sure I like him as the Raven's voice at all. Actually, I think I don't.
Is it too silly? Is it too silly? And this show isn't. Yeah, I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying.
doesn't help that I can see him move in my head as he's talking.
Right. I wondered if that was the girl. Astra's from Constantine's story. Man.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up real bad.
Yep. She's the one. Astra's the one he loses to hell, and that's why he's all like pissed off and fucked up all the time. His whole goal is to get her back.
Though finding anything in this place may require more magic than even you can muster.
I was like, was that a low blow on the neatness of my apartment?
Were you down there all this time?
He's like, I have my 1,000-yard stare, not giving it away.
We were always very close, you and I, especially when it was just.
I'm not gonna lie, this part could speed up real quick. Like this conversation, I'm like, okay, get out. We know you're gonna get out and go do some crazy shit.
I've got this. It's you I'm trying to save.
Is it?
Did you read my message earlier this week when I figured out who she was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You were not nearly as excited as I was because I pulled it out of my head. I didn't look it up till after I.
No, because you like love that movie for some odd reason.
It still sits right here on my heart.
Yeah, I thought that movie was terrible.
It's wonderfully terrible.
It's just terrible. Event Horizon. It's so bad.
So amazing.
This is why we're great. The
Right.
things that you like that I don't like, we'll never have to share on them.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've noticed, but people around me tend to get ripped in half or cast down to hell.
Or both.
So let me stop you.
You look well.
You wouldn't know what to do with these two women talking back and forth. You'd just be over there melting in a goddamn puddle, wouldn't you?
Just the accents.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like you could just
Now
be listening
get
to the conversation
animated.
and you're like, where am I? What year is it?
Best time ever.
I'm gonna buy you tickets so you can go overseas and just experience the conversations.
I'd be such a friggin' moron. Just like listening to different people talk just the whole time. Like, I'm sorry, can you say that sentence again? I heard you, but I want to hear it again.
He's been at the chicken counter for 7 days.
I love the way they order the sandwich. And I wouldn't talk at all because I'm like, I sound stupid compared to all of you. She gonna be longer than a minute there, bud.
Yes.
Because you're selfish, ruthless, coward. Who ruins everything she touches.
Oh shit, what's happening?
I've had such a wonderful dream.
Because she has the sand.
Yeah, like she hasn't left her bed in a year.
If it wasn't for your sand, she wouldn't be like this.
I'm not the one who left her with it.
What is wrong with...
Like, she knew what the fuck it was, dude. Damn.
Well, you got your son back? Why are you still here?
Like
You-
homegirl sounds like she's like falling apart in the background.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? I was here. I was like, what is that crumbling going on?
Wait outside.
Oh, it's raining. That's why. You're hearing it on the window.
Good call.
But yes, it could have been pieces of body falling to the wood floor.
Yeah, like she was just turned into dust or something.
I should never have left it with you. I should never have left.
I was gonna say, I was like, finish the sentence. I should also not have left.
One last thing.
Is she gonna crumble away next?
Yeah, right. Everybody's giving up all these magical instruments that they don't need to have, and just infinite death.
Right. Yep, here she goes.
Yep.
I need you to step away from her. Okay?
This is about to get bad.
Why don't you just let me go?
Just waiting on it now. Oh shit.
Damn!
Nice little
The
gust.
splatter at the end. Oh shit.
So I don't get the redirect of the bullet though. Like, I don't understand that part. Like, why would he fired it? Like, either hit him or it just didn't do anything. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Still cool as hell.
Don't you fucking move!
So the bullets like bounce off and
Yeah,
Oh,
they just
God.
deflect off him, and then
God.
basically whatever fucking just tried to attack him gets gooed.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know what words to use to describe what's happening to those people.
that elevator is gonna take weeks to get cleaned.
That elevator just needs to be replaced. Just take the whole fucking thing out and burn it.
Look, there's rain, and then there's whatever was happening in that archway, and it looks like
Okay. All right. I was just thinking to myself, I would hate to live there because I'd have to walk under that with like an umbrella would not do me a fucking bit
would
of
just-
good.
right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
So
Okay, I
either-
was thinking.
either
I was like,
that's
it's a mini waterfall over there.
Right. It's a torrential downpour, or whatever gutter system you have decided, oh, let's just dump all the water right here at this archway.
Mhm. They're like, just to prove our point that
See,
your
look at
umbrella
it,
will
dude.
be
You see
fine. That shit.
It's still bent to That umbrella held on for dear life.
It did, dude. That's a sturdy umbrella, man. Need to get the manufacturer of that thing.
Where I am going, I may have need of you.
Yeah? Where are we going?
We're going to hell.
Hell.
Hell. As in hell? Hell or... But I don't get a sense that you're listening, so... Fuck it, let's go to hell.
What else can you say when you choose to go to hell? Fuck it, let's go to hell.
That's I mean, that's all you really can say is fuck it. We're going to hell. Let's go.
Yep. Well, that was a viciously gory episode that moved us along. He has his sand back now, so that's good.
I love the way they die. It's awesome.
You're like, I don't remember what that amulet that he's carrying is called, but yeah, it does some damage. So that's pretty wild. Yeah. So another good episode.
You're batting 1,000, man. Batting 1,000.
It is very good. You know, there's a point in time a few years ago where Netflix shows were like kind of on a dip of just being anything good other than like waiting for the next Stranger Things to come out. But there's been some good stuff here recently.
Because they lost all their Marvel franchises and they were doing like there was like wonderful things happening with those shows, and then it was just like, nah,
we're not keeping this. Or we're not letting them keep it. Yeah. So. All right, well, that's episode 3 in the bag. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We will be back soon after this is released with House of the Dragon. I doubt that you and I will get a wild hair and record another episode of Sandman before House of the Dragon starts. So we'll see. If you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe, and we will catch you guys next time.
See you guys.